Hey everyone, welcome to a House Flipper guided tour brought to you by Cyryn Gaming. Today we're going to take a look at the property called Connoisseur's house. Let's get started. Now, when I do my builds, I usually like to have some sort of theme or story that will come about as I design it. And on this one, I ran with the theme of things that you would find in a thrift store. So I tried to keep the design instead of trying to be strict about it and go for just the least expensive items in the shop. I instead visually looked for things that I felt one would be likely to find in a thrift store to design this place. I also, instead of going with one color like I normally do, I decided to go with a more multicolored design to just make a more colorful place. It was a little more difficult for me because I'm definitely not used to it. So in the front room, we have a living room, dining room, kitchen combo here. And through this door, we have the bathroom for the property. We have a shower. Overall, just a cute little one with a nice big chandelier over the tub. Got some nice candles for when you're taking your bath. And through the other door, we have the master bedroom. So we have, once again, just trying to keep up with the theming of things you would find in a thrift store. So I went with the super little nightstands and then extended the space with some shelving. Got a cute little chandelier above the bed. Family photos. Even put in a little stand for the wife's makeup. And this part takes us out to a little hallway right here. Just a cute little hallway, and that brings us into the nursery. I'm actually really proud of this nursery. I think it's my favorite room in this build. The fact that purple is my favorite color may have something to do with that, but I do really like how this one turned out as well. My favorite part is honestly probably the map on the wall. It really looks good on that wallpaper. If you play this game, highly recommend trying something like that because it really just was fun to design around. Down through the hallway, we have another view of the living room, kitchen, and dining room. And our final room inside the house is just a little laundry room, the little water heater. And let's take a look out back now. Keeping up the theme of things that you would find in a thrift store potentially, they found a foosball table. At some point, they found an arcade game of some sort. And they have a dartboard. My husband actually said that he has seen this exact fan in many, many thrift stores. So I really felt that it had to be in this build once I decided to go with the thrift store theme. And of course, a little play area for the child. And then through here, we've got their pool and fire pit area. And it is behind a gate for safety with them having a little one. Went with an above ground pool to keep up the idea of they're frugal, they shop at the thrift store so that they don't necessarily have an in ground pool that costs thousands of dollars. Moving through the yard the other way, we have a little barbecue area and a little outdoor seating area, keeping it nice and simple. And then all of our trees through here that are actually boxed in are their fruit trees. So they clearly have an orchard going on. This is one of the structure builds I made for this build, and this is just a workout room for them. The another structure build I did do on this one is I did do the covered patio. and tried to match the roof line as well with that structure. I really love showing off my structure, so I like to highlight those on all my videos. We've got some cucumbers, some pumpkins, more fruit trees, their compost bins. And then this is the highlight of this build for me. I wanted to try to make a greenhouse. And I think I did a pretty good job on this build and making a greenhouse. I have to say, it is a little tight in here. If I ever do this again, I will likely make this greenhouse a little bigger. But I am quite happy with how this greenhouse turned out overall. I think it turned out really good. Out through here, we have our grapevines. All three types of grapes the vine offers. Have my yellow roses. You will find yellow roses in every build I do. I promise you, you can go back and look at every single one of my videos except for my tutorials, and you will find yellow roses in it. This is their little gaming area for them to come outside and enjoy some board games as a family, maybe have a few friends over. Got a little koi pond for their child to enjoy feeding the fish. And then with the theme of it being thrift store, I kind of went a little wild with the flamingo statues. She found an entire flock of flamingos at one thrift store. And by the way, you will find that I usually come up with silly little stories like that for a lot of my builds. So just fun little thing to look out for. And we do have a cute little entryway that I didn't really show off when we first came in here. And that is the entire build. Thank you for joining me on today's guided tour. If you enjoyed it, please leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite part was. Or if there's something you'd like to see from me in a future build, I'd love to know about it. Otherwise, I hope you join me again next week. Bye!